Hello. Hello. Monday evening, Michelle Price, a light worker back with you. It's so good to see you. So good to be here once again. Just getting up my own page set up here. If you are just logging on, welcome. Welcome to the show. I do angel cards. Hello. Angel cards. I'm just seeing if there's any comments coming up because I don't seem to be seeing any, so I may have to just bring it up on my phone. There we go. Hello, Tamarind. Hello. Guys, if you're just logging on, let me know that you are on here. Certainly send me a message if you want something particular. Oh, hi, Brian. Hello. Brian, I'm going to draw a card for you. I'm going to draw a card for Brian. If anyone else would like a card, please let me know. Hello, Shirley Ann. Brian Ackroyd, going to draw a card for Brian. And Shirley Ann from Tassie. Yeah, Shirley Ann. Let me pop you on my list. Hello to everyone. So I do mediumship as well as angel cards. So if you would like mediumship, please be specific. Let me know what you would like. I can bring... Oh, Geetha, hello. Beautiful. Geetha, you're on my list. If I say your name, please stick around because I love to get feedback. Geetha, you're on my list from India. Yes, that's awesome. I love that. My great-grandma's Indian, Geetha. Haley, hello, darling. Cessnog, Samantha. Samantha Love. Samantha, I think I don't know, maybe I've read for you before. The name sounds familiar. Samantha, let me know, guys, if you're after anything specific. Tara, you're on my list. Tara, about your daughter. It is good to log on early, as you guys are doing too, because I can get to more people at the start, and then I tend to run out of time. So daughter, Lavinia guidance. Hello, Casey. Hello, Casey Morris. I'm looking for guidance. WGJB, Jane. I'm assuming your name may be Jane. But I'm just going to put you down, and you're after around career. Oh, great, Jane. It is Jane. Career. Jane, I'm coming to you as well. So that will be fabulous. Katie Bell, love. Katie Bell. Just going to draw around love for you. So the love and relationships. Who's on my page? Hi, Danielle. Career. Another question about career. Danielle Lang, I will come to you. So hang on, you're on my list. All right, we might get into it and then I'll come back to more of your comments. Hi, Kylie. Buying a house, beautiful. Nicole, wanting some guidance. Angie Sheridan, hello. Hello to everyone who's watching on my page and also on Spiritual Events Directory. Okay, we've got a mediumship inquiry. Love messages from Dad. Jenna Vost, you are on my list, and this is a little bit of mediumship. So, Jenna, you have done perfectly there. We're after Dad, and that's mediumship. So, guys, if you do want to do mediumship, please be specific, and I will come to you. I won't be just drawing sort of random loved ones at this stage because it's a little bit too difficult for me to connect in this forum. It's very, very quick, as you can see. So, hello to everyone who's still logging on, coming online. It's so good to see you all. Hope you had a great weekend. So, Brian, just going to come to you first. Hi, Angie. Beautiful close friend who suddenly lost last Wednesday. Angie Sheridan, you're on my list. Angie Sheridan, you were on my list. And that was about your friend that you lost suddenly last Wednesday night. Friend. Okay. Good, you're on my list. You are on my list. All right, so the mediumship, guys, I do as a group. Nick Watton, who's still affecting my someone. Nick, I did message you actually, and I haven't heard back. So maybe just check your messages too. I did message you back just to check in on you. So yeah, just check your messages. It'll be in a message from my business page. That's for Nick Watton. Angela Simone, hello, darling. Bernadette, Sue, beautiful. All right, Brian. So it's going to draw a card for Brian to start with. We've got a lot of people coming online. I'm not ignoring anyone. I will, if I'm drawn to you, come to you straight away. If I don't come to you straight away, just hang on and I'll come to you when Spirit draws me. So keep posting. I recommend keep posting comments. I definitely don't ignore anyone. So just keep sharing your comment, and hopefully I'll be able to spot you in the crowd. I also do free 30-minute readings for people who I feel like really need this connection. So stick around, and you could even score that. And I announce that at the end. So free 30-minute readings. I don't deliver it every week, but if I feel like there's someone out there who didn't get a reading and really needs one, then I will definitely come on. Hi, Leanne. Hello. Nick, of course I do, love. Nick, I've messaged you a couple of times. Check your messages. You'll see a message in there from me, my darling. I'm very concerned about all of the people that I read for. Mediumship for my Poppy, if you feel it. Hi, Jane. I just saw Jane today. Tracy. Hi, Tracy. I have seen you. That was great. That was very well worded. I like how you worded that. It caught my attention. Tracy, you're on my list, darling. Okay. Tracy's on my list. So let me know if you want anything specific. Otherwise, I'm just going to draw general cards. Brian Ackroyd, just coming into your energy now, and just want to see what I want to pull out of my deck for you. Brian, you have such a big heart space when I connect to you. Very, very big heart space. Lots of giving, yeah, lots of giving for others. Very kind. What's just popped upside down there is Angel of Knowledge. So that's number one. Hopefully that will, yes, focus. Angel of Knowledge, first and foremost. So that's doing a little bit more research. Could be new modalities, adding new modalities to what you're already doing. Chakra balancing, a little bit of healing happening in the present. That's right now. So a few fives coming up for you, major change. I'm just going to put my light on. Apologies. Just going to step away for a moment. Just realised it's a little dark there when I was focusing the cards. Oh, that's better. You can see me now. Hooray. All right. Tracy, career. Yeah, awesome. I've just seen that and I've popped you down, darling. So I've got career for you. Excuse me for ducking off there. Hey, Dave. Dave, let me do a card for you. Dave, uni. Yeah. Hi, Dave. It's so good to see you pop up. How am I going to do? Let's ask. Let's ask. All right, so Brian, just doing one more card for you, my friend. Brian, I also feel like I want to top up my cup a little bit. That could be what this chakra balancing angel is, with the healing and things like that happening at the moment. I just feel like I want to top up my cup a little bit. Life force feels a little lower than it could be or should be. Now, another 5, yeah? So we've got 5 Angel of Knowledge. We've got 1 and 5 for chakra balancing. And another 5 again. So that's creative moving forward. That's new ideas, new projects. That's what that knowledge is feeling like. It's maybe adding a new modality, doing something else, adding something new. Yeah. So I feel like that's really fabulous. So heading in the right direction. That's Brian Ackroyd. I know Brian didn't ask for a card, but I just wanted to do one for him because I don't see him on here all the time. So I think that's fabulous. Shirley Ann, let me see where I want to come for you. So Shirley Ann is in Tassie. So good to see someone from Tassie logging in. Yeah, so cool. I love seeing all the people from like different locations. It's so exciting for me. I haven't been to Tassie, but my husband's from New Zealand, and we both really want to go to Tassie. We've heard it's very similar, the scenery and things like that. So it looks absolutely amazing. Really excited about that. Trudy, worried about my granddaughter. Trudy, I'm going to come to you. I'm putting you on my list. And for those of you who I've skipped, I'm not ignoring you. Please repost your comments and I will hopefully be drawn to you and put you on my list. But I don't ignore anyone. It's just Spirit will draw me to certain people, certain times. Worried. Trudy, you're on my list, my love. So a few people written down. Hello, Monica. Walk away or stay, relationship, from Ballarat. Monica, love card, stay or go. Monica, you're on my list. This is around relationship, stay or go. You are on my list, stay or go. Yes, and if you want to book a private message, hi Beth, hello my darling. It's so good to see all these beautiful names popping up. Hello Anna. Oh, you're in Tassie as well. Of course you are. Yes, so good to see all of you. And if you want to book a private, there's a link in this post. So there's a link to my page and I've got a book now function. So yeah, if you like what you see, I do readings, healings, pranic energy healing, Reiki, paranormal clearings, mentorship. I teach people how to develop and enhance their gifts, which I love. That's my favorite thing on earth. But yeah, readings, mediumship as well. So if you'd like to book one-on-one, then there's a link in this post. I stay online as well to answer any questions you might have. Shirley Ann, just coming to you now. My left ear at the moment is ringing. Yeah, so that's a bit of mediumship. That's a bit of spirit energy, and that's around Shirley Ann in Tassie. So left ear ringing, Shirley, that means female, so female spirit. I won't so much connect to this energy because we haven't asked for mediumship, so I'm not sure who we're connecting to, and that could take a little while to figure out. But I just want to let you know my left ear is ringing, so there's someone here with a message, and that's female. So Shelley Ann, just let me come in. If there are any messages that pop in really easily, I will pass them on, but won't be able to give validation in this amount of time. So Shirley, let me just pop some cards out for you. These are the Goddess Guidance cards, and so they're drawing virtue. I am clairvoyant, so I usually read with my eyes closed a fair bit, which is a little weird. But yeah, I see through third eye more than my physical eyes a lot of the time. Sometimes I'm talking to my husband and I've got my eyes shut and he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, I just see with my third eye easily, and I forget to open my normal eyes. I think because I'm reading so much now. Shelley Ann in Tassie. Wow, beautiful. Yeah. So this is a bit about receiving for you. So this is past leading into now. So the arts, that's about being creative, playing music, listening to music, all that sort of stuff, doing creative endeavors. So a bit about receiving for you, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Expect a miracle that's in the present. So that's an answer to something that you've been asking for coming in. So Mother Mary, very, very nurturing. I know that Elsie is watching and she loves this card. So that's really beautiful for you as well. Looking forward. Undying love. So that is spirit energy. So that's what I was just talking about with my left ear ringing. Undying love is a message from spirit. So indicating that someone wants to come through and have a few words with you. So that's what the undying love card is. And receptivity. So bottom of the deck, receiving, giving and receiving in equal measure. So that can be, just pampering yourself, taking back, making time for yourself. It's really, really simple. 15 minutes of meditation or getting your hair done, nails done, things like that. It's all about the receptivity. And that's Hafa, so she's Egyptian. So let me just see what the overall message is here for you, Shirley Ann, and just see if we can summarize that for you. Shirley, and what I want to say, the overall kind of message, and it's really the clarifier on the bottom of the deck, is to make more time for you. I feel like you put yourself not first, is what I want to say. So you're a little bit further down the chain, doing for a lot of other people. So I feel like I want you to be up the list a little bit higher. And what the expected miracle is about is it's going to be your turn. And that is, in terms of bringing in what you want to bring in, and you're starting to put yourself first. So the arts is supportive of that. That's, playing the music, doing the things that kind of make you smile, and then moving into expecting something for yourself. But there's also a message from your loved one as well. That's why my left ear is ringing. So that's female spirit energy. Okay, so Geetha in India. Geetha, let me come to, do I want to do crystal medicine for Geetha? These ones are pretty out there. Actually, crystal grid. Some sort of crystals, Geetha. So just going to do Geetha in India at the moment. So who else have we got? Wellington, New Zealand. Missed. Yay. Love New Zealand. I always try and do someone from New Zealand each week. I've read for quite a few people in NZ. Missed, you're on my list. Wellington, yeah. Let me know if there's anything in particular you would like me to look at for you. Jody, oh yay, thanks Nick. Thank you for recommending me. I really appreciate that. Yeah, recommendations and referrals mean a lot. Hi, Cody. Hello. Message from my son, Chase. MZ, I will come to you, hon. So MZ Balak. So I'm looking for another mediumship person. So that's great. You're on my list, MZ. And this is around Sun Chase. Sun Chase. I think we may have connected before. I'm pretty sure you asked me to bring Chase through once before, but I could be mistaken. I'm pretty sure I have. But these things do go quickly, and sometimes I forget. Hey, Beck, of course you can have a card. Yeah, awesome. You're on my list, Beck. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Beck, new card. Awesome. All right, so Geetha, just going to connect your energy. Geetha is in India. So Geetha, let me know that you are still on here. I'm pretty sure you are. Linda, which way I should go? Love from WA. Love Insight. Which way I should go? Oh, gosh, Linda, it sounds like you're in a pickle. Linda Anderson, you're on my list. It's a long list, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, and I will get to you when I can. I do sometimes give people a bit of a heads up of who I'm coming to next as well. So yeah, stay online and give me some feedback. Yeah, a bit excited today. I think I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know what it is really. All right, so Geetha, let me just come into your energy. Whoa, courage. That one just flew out, Geetha. Red Jasper. So that's a 7, which is the angels, and red's connecting into root chakra. Red's also prosperity, a sign of prosperity as well. So connecting to finances, that sort of thing. All right, so Geetha just coming into your energy. Geetha, what I just want to say is I've got a bit of pressure in my head. And it's kind of on one side and my eyes watering a little bit. Just wondering if you've got like a bit of a headache or something developing up here. Sometimes it'll be, you know, you're thinking on one side of your brain or the other, but I don't feel like that with you. I feel like there's a bit of a pressure, and as I referred to that, it left. So I just want to mention that for Geetha. Geetha, also feel like some decisions around jobs for you, even though that card hasn't come out. I feel like I'm rethinking, yeah, career and things like that. What am I doing? Am I really enjoying it? Is there something else I could be doing? So that's what I'm feeling as I step into your shoes, Geetha. So let me just draw some cards for you. Yeah, beautiful. It's a good one. Shungite is your number 2 card. That is cleansing, and I have that card on my desk. I use it to protect myself from EMF. I won't bore you with the details. Cleanse. 9 is humanitarian. So 9 is someone who is in service or should be in service, serving others, helping others, healing, that sort of thing. So cleanse in the present, that's cutting cords, cutting ties to old patterns of behavior, what's come before, and a little bit of that self-love. Now, Geetha, what that is actually receiving. So similar to the person I was reading for before, number 4 means receiving. Self-love is about receiving. It's about giving back to yourself. So primarily. So courage in the past leading into now, that means going through, overcoming, you know, obstacles, going over challenges, getting through challenges, persevering. Cleansing is cutting attachment to everything that's come before, which is what this courage card's relating to. Self-love is moving forward. So that's taking back for yourself, receiving, yeah, giving back to yourself. So, Geetha, hopefully that made sense from India. That was fun. That was really fun. Now, if you want to book a private, there's a link in the post for this video. So if you ever want to book a private reading with me one-on-one, I have a book now function. So I just put the link in there, and you can click on that, and that'll take you to my page, and you can book away. I'd love to see you. And I also stay online afterwards to answer any of your questions if you have questions. Let me have a quick look. Who have I missed? Missed, I've got you on my list. And you're saying you wanted mediumship. Can you let me know who you want to connect with, darling? Because it'll take a little while if I have to just go searching around and around. So Mist, if you could let me know specifically what sort of mediumship who you want to connect to, just let me know. Jay, love and relationship, please. I feel being tricked and used again with my boyfriend. He's my carer, like my ex-hubby. Jay, I might need some more information. I'm not sure what that means. Your boyfriend is your carer, like your ex-husband. So your ex-husband was your carer, and now your boyfriend is. Oh, mum, Mist. I'll pop you down as a mediumship connection. So medium, and that is mum. You're on the list with mediumship, Mist. I'll just group you in with those guys. So I do put the mediumship together. Once I get to Jenna, I'll do all the mediumship together, and Mist is included in that. I'm just going to highlight so I don't miss anyone. And if I do, let me know. Alrighty. So, all right, awesome. Back into it. Samantha Love. Just coming to Samantha Love. What a fabulous surname. My husband's mum married a man with the surname Love, and it's just delightful. Just delightful. Samantha, just going to come into your energy and see what I'm feeling there. Okay, with Samantha, which Love. Samantha, the first thing I feel when I connect to you is stoic is the word that I want to give you. So that's quite, you know, upright, staunch, survivor is what I want to say as well, survivor. So that's fabulous. That's the energy that I feel around you. Quite strong woman, feminine, strong feminine energy as well. So that's really good also. Very positive. Oops, cards flying everywhere, but they're face down. I do like cards to fly out, but I like them to be face up. I'm a little fussy like that. So Samantha, let me draw some cards for you. This is Samantha Love. Just seeing what pops out. So they're just feeling like you are in need of some guidance, which is good that you're here, because that's what I'm going to do. So it's good that you're here. Definitely feeling like in need of guidance, direction, that sort of thing. So bottom of the deck is third eye chakra. So that's connecting to visions and dreams at the moment for you. So potentially a little bit of ability there with third eye chakra, being able to see, having those visions and dreams. Underneath that, look at that. That's good confirmation, isn't it? This is for Samantha Love. Good confirmation. So apologies, it does have a little bit of trouble focusing. So clairvoyant, which is wonderful. So you've definitely got abilities, third eye, clairvoyant, definitely paying attention to visions and dreams. Now this is great. So that's past leading into now. That is shielding, protecting, cutting cords, all of the above. That's Michael. So working with him to cut ties to everything that's come before. That's acknowledgement of the work, though, that you're doing the work. So you're doing your best to actually do that. Now, in the present, this is really good confirmation of what I was seeing for you, the survivor, the strong feminine. Look at the goddess. Yeah, so that's perfect. Really great confirmation for me. So strong goddess energy, which is awesome. In the present, yeah, and it feels like in the past we need to cut attachment to that. That was a challenge that I was seeing where we're coming from, so cutting attachment to that. And moving forward, what I feel like is, in terms of this one, it's about getting the confidence to actually take the step. So it feels like in the past I've been a bit beaten and battered, and obviously all of that happens for a reason. It makes us stronger. It makes us that survivor, connecting to the strong feminine. But moving forward, if you get nervous about sort of taking those steps, focus on volunteering, focus on giving back, and giving something without expectation of a return. So paying it forward, paying for someone's coffee when you don't know the person who's going to receive it, things like that, really important. Samantha, hopefully that makes sense to you. Tara Ronfeld, you were concerned about a daughter. So let me see, we might come to fairies for this. Daughter, and there was just some concerns about daughter, I think. Trudy was worried about granddaughter. We've got a daughter question here. Tara, so I'm just coming into your energy now. Relationship, Carissa Allen, beautiful. Lost my mother on the 5th of this month. Oh, challenge. So sorry. Just going through, catching up. If I do have my eyes shut, I can't see you. So if I do have my eyes closed, please repost. I'm not ignoring anyone, but I am clairvoyant, so I do shut my eyes for a lot of this. Hello, Lauren. Oh, worried about your ex. Hello, Lauren. It's so good to see your name. Yes, and Dave, you're on my list. Dave Bester, so you're on my list already. So don't stress. I will come to you in a sec. Lost and Stuck, Carissa Allen, you're on my list, which is ever growing. Lost and Stuck. All right, so Carissa is on my list. Tracy, how far down my list are you? You're after career. Really can't stay to make my dinner. Can I get my card soon? Tracy, I will boost you up the list, darling. Tracy's got to go and make dinner for hubby. So Tracy, I will do you next. I'm just coming into Tara Ronfeld, and then I'll pick you up there, Tracy. So just stay tuned for a little second longer. Tara Ronfeld, just connecting to you for your daughter. Tara, just coming into your energy now. Tara, besides daughter, I do feel like there's some financial concerns for you. So worry about money and things like that. What I want to say is that we never have to worry about that. Just ask and spirit provides. So I'm feeling a little bit of a worry around that, the finances, things like that. Also, but the spirit provides, just know that. So, spirit, please provide what I need. Thank you in advance, let it go. Now, with daughter, let me just come into daughter. These are fairy cards, so they connect to children and animals. So I've got my eyes shut at the moment, so probably wait till I open my eyes again if you are posting and wanting readings, and I will come to you when I have my eyes open. Okay, so Tara, just coming into any questions and concerns around daughter. Tara, I do feel like you're very much in your head as well, and what I want to say around that is you want to come into sort of using your gut and intuition a little bit too. I'm very much up in my head, and I feel like I'm just thinking. It's going around a bit like a broken record. In your head, this sort of circuit playing out. So I do feel like I want to sort of break that. And, worrying may not, help sort of resolve anything. But I completely understand why you feel like that. Tara, also in your energy, I'm feeling into solar plexus. That's where we hold those fear-based emotions and things like that. So feeling quite strong in my solar plexus and not feeling fantastic in that area. Now, this is past leading into now, probably going to make a little bit of sense. That is patience and allowing. So this is about not controlling. We can't sort of control or fix anyone else. We can only sort of work on ourselves. So I feel like, you have to allow your daughter to figure some things out for herself. We can act as guides for sure. But that is also about kind of going with the flow and not trying to control anything. Asking for what you want is in the present. So that's around, if you want protection for your daughter, prayers, guidance, all of that sort of stuff. That's, asking for what you want, out of that, or safety, having your daughter in a safe situation. So be specific, with spirit, so that they can handle that for you. And then doing some research moving forward. So not sure what that one's about yet. But hopefully that may make sense to you. Just going to get the overall message for you with those ones. And this is Tara Wongfeld. Then I'm going to skip down to Tracy quickly because she's got to go and make dinner for hubby. Okay. So what I want to say to you is just come back a little bit. Just bring your scope back. I feel like I'm sort of right in here looking very, very closely at what's going on. I want to bring my scope back a little bit. So give myself a bit of a wider view. Could be worth getting because the research and the ask for what you want card, it makes me feel like I want to have an older relative speak to my daughter, maybe not me, but someone else in the family that she respects. So I feel like an older relative, someone she respects, to have a chat to her, maybe an auntie, something like that would be good, just to have a chat to her. So someone she looks up to. Female would be good. So I feel like that will be the best move forward for you and your daughter. Okay, now just skipping ahead to Tracy with career. So Tracy, stay tuned before you go and have your din-dins. Oh, life coaching, Karen, that's fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Love that. Kieran, let me come to you. I'll put you on my list. Start getting paid clients for my life coaching business. Yeah, that's awesome. We may not be able to do exact dates and times and things like that in this forum because it is very quick, Kieran, but I will certainly ask about the life coaching because that's fabulous. It's very noble and very in service. Life coaching. Life coaching. Let's get some guidance around life coaching for Kieran. Just coming back to Tracy Luloff, I think that's how you pronounce your surname or something around those lines. Asking about career. Hi, Angelica, Jody, love and relationship, Sinead, Grandad Barry. Sinead Bridges, I'm going to put you on my list, and that will be mediumship. So Sinead Bridges, mediumship with Grandad Barry. Grandad Barry, medium. All right, so I'll do all the mediumship together. So Sinead, you won't be too long, so stay tuned. Sinead's watching on my page, Michelle R. Price, The Lightworker. If you want to book private readings, healings, I do mentorship, develop your abilities, things like that. Then there's a link in this post, in this video, if you would like anything like that. And you can click book now. So book now will give you all my availability and you can book away. I also stay online and answer any questions you may have after the show as well. So Tracy Luloff, career, just having a look at career for Tracy. So let's just tune into Tracy's energy before she makes dinner for hubby. Oops. Oh, that was fun. So I did wait for the cards to land face up. That one was face down as well, Tracy. But, oh gosh, that one was face up. That's great. So this is a healing card. So light and love. You're asking about career and things like that. So in terms of life purpose, that would be someone who usually is in service, doing a bit of healing for others. So it could be aged care, nursing, anything, paramedics, frontline, things like that, but bringing sort of healing and hope to others, social work, counselling, psychology, all of those things fit into light and love. That's past leading into now, that particular card. So just going to draw a couple of other cards. This is for Tracy before she goes and has her dinner. If you're posting at the moment, I do have my eyes shut, so I won't be able to see what you're writing, but feel free to copy and paste your comment, repost, so I can see when I have my eyes open as well, and I don't want to miss anybody. Oh, that was a good one. There's a couple of cards there. Okay, so light and love, spiritual teacher, heart's desires. Wow. You are gifted, my friend, young Tracy. You are gifted. So letting go is the bottom of the deck, and that is letting go of what's come before. So that could potentially be walking away, from the career that you're in at the moment. So letting go, knowing that you don't need to hold on and you'll be fully supported. Spiritual teacher is in the present. So you're gifted, darling. You are gifted. This is Tracy asking about career. So that's someone who, has certainly gifts in the spiritual realm, but also, someone who can do some healing. As I said before, that's in service. That can be, in aged care, nursing, all those sorts of things. And that's, spiritual teacher. So definitely having some healing gifts. That could be someone who goes and does Reiki and then heals, through their work as well. And also maybe shares, some of that information. And heart's desire. So that means that you can do anything that you want. There's no link. There's no barriers, boundaries, restrictions. It's literally doing anything that you want and knowing that that's fully supported. So when I say listen to your heart, I go take people back to childhood. What is it when you wanted to do when you were young? And that's generally what we want to do or should be doing when we get older, because I know I had these gifts, when I was young as well. So Tracy, hopefully that helps. Good luck with hubby's dinner. I hope that he's very happy with his din-dins. Great, just scrolling back down. Mediumship, my dad, Port Augusta, South Australia. Oh, thank you, Linda. Mediumship on career, that's beautiful. Love that. Trudy, you're on my list, darling. You're already on my list, Trudy, so I'm just going to like your comment. Trudy, you're on my list, and I've got you down for granddaughter. Yeah, so you're all good. All good, I'm coming to you. Jane, career, so I've got life purpose cards. Jane, I'm just going to come to you, just going to sort of whiz through some of these. Maybe I'll do one card readings for a few people to catch up. Jane, asking about career. Let me just come into your energy, Jane. Jane, it's interesting because as I come into your energy, I hear hypothetically speaking. So it feels like you're testing out a few different things, thinking about a few different moves and things like that because it's hypothetically speaking. So that's interesting as I step into your shoes. So let me just write a couple of cards, see what we are looking at in terms of career, and then go on and maybe do some mediumship shortly. So this is Jane asking about career. These are the life purpose cards with Doreen Virtue. She does an amazing job with her cards. Wow, that's incredible. Light and love again. So Jane, that's someone who is in service or should be in service. That's looking after others, as I was saying to the last lady. So being in service, looking after others, aged care, nursing. I just dropped some cards on the floor. So you're on the right path is number one. So you're on the right path. That's past leading into now. So it feels like we're heading in the right direction, darling. That's past leading into now. Family is in the present. So that's a connection to family, family business, family supporting our business, hubby potentially supporting you while you're getting things off the ground if it was starting your own business and things like that. So family involved, and that's in the present. And school means looking down the track, not right now, but looking ahead. We're doing a bit more study. Yeah, a bit more study. So either uni, adult learning, any of the above, but we are meant to be in service. So have a think about that if you're not already. That is, working on the front line, helping, healing, doing things for others. But it sounds like, because you're hypothetically speaking, sounds like you're running a few things around in your mind. So whatever you're thinking about is heading in the right direction, but involving the family is important for you as well. Okay, Jane, that is you done. Katie Bell is asking about love. Katie Bell is asking about love. Let me grab these ones for Katie. I've already got them out. What am I doing? There we are. Katie, hello to the 73 people watching. It's so great to be here on this Monday night. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Hi, Grace. I've got some people watching on my page as well. So it's great to see Holly there as well. Tina, you are so gifted, darling. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Tina. That's beautiful compliment. Tina, I'll put you on my list. It is quite long, but I'll put you on my list just because you said something very, very nice there. So Tina's watching on my page. Michelle R. Price, writer, the light worker. Writer and clairvoyance, my old one. Michelle R. Price, the light worker. So Tina, I'll do a card for you, my darling. I will do a card for you. Penny, hello. All right, so back to it. Katie Bell. We've got Katie, and then I've got Danielle, and then I'm going to run through some mediumship. So do all the mediumship together. I like to keep everything together. Katie, Katie. Oh, so you, Katie, fertility, daughter after two beautiful sons. Oh, Katie, great. I'll update this. So I won't do love, Katie. I'll do daughter after two sons. So I'm just coming to you now, Katie. So just stay tuned. A little bit more lavender oil. Lavender oil is great for sensitivity. If you're doing readings for yourselves or your friends, guys, lavender oil is perfect. Amazing. Now, I do deliver free 30-minute readings to certain people that I feel really need a connection. And if I don't manage to get to you, then I do award a free 30-minute reading to certain people. So I'll either private message you or announce it publicly. So it's good to stay tuned to the end, because if you feel like you don't get a reading and you really deserve one and need one, then I will certainly award that at the end. And I did that last week and the week before. So I'm in a bit of a roll with that at the moment. Thank you for the beautiful compliment, Trudy. That's lovely. Thank you. Katie Bell. So we want to know if we have a daughter coming. Katie Bell. I do have these for relationship, but for daughter, I might come to fairies, I think. Different deck, Katie. So let me just come to this deck for you. This is around daughter. So let's just ask around daughter for Katie. I can feel how much you need this and want this. I can feel this in my heart space. Let me just see if I can see any orbs or anything like that. Sometimes when there's another child coming in, I'll be able to see them. Whoa. So let me just see if that happens. Oh, that's a good one. That's number one. Not asking about, well, not in relation to daughter so much, but debt paid off, right? That's past leading into now. And that's can be a new indication, an indication around less of attachment to money, less of, a need of control with money and things like that as well. Or an unexpected windfall tax return, something like that, allowing you to pay off your debts. So often that's divinely guided as well. So let me just draw a couple of cards. We're just asking around daughter for you. Oh, yeah. Awesome. So what I'm going to say to you, Katie, first and foremost, is to ask for what you want from spirit, put it out there, and be very specific, and then thank you in advance and let it go. So that's the way that we manifest. So at the moment, it's not so much just around daughter for you. So debt paid off was number one. Admit your true feelings to yourself is asking for what you want and allowing spirit to deliver it. So we've just got a bit of a reflection going there. There's a beautiful girl in that one too. So it's like really opening up. That's in the present. So I feel like we're asking for that. You may already feel like you are, but I feel like I need to let go of the control a little bit, let go of the outcome a little bit. Moving forward is business venture. So it does feel a little bit more driven by finance, business, that sort of thing for you at the moment, which is a little masculine. It's a little yang. So I feel to say to you, maybe come back into the feminine energy, because the daughter's not showing up so much, but what is showing up is to ask. Ask for what you want. Thank you in advance, let it go. Okay, so Danielle Lang is asking about career. Hopefully that makes sense for you, Katie. Give me feedback as well, because I like to know what you're feeling about what I'm saying. I'm not always 100%, so I like to, be guided by you guys. So how much fun is this? I keep dropping cards all over the floor. Sorry. It's so good to see all the names. Jody, beautiful. Hello. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. I am definitely coming to you. So you're on my list very, very soon. Danielle, then I've got 4 mediumship people, or 5 mediumship people now, because I've added Mist and Sinead. So 5 mediumship readings. I'll do all of them in a row. So we'll just whiz through Danielle. Then I've got all the mediumship, and then I'm whizzing on to Trudy and Dave. So Dave Best is after the mediumship. So we will whiz through all of those. Danielle Lang just coming to career for you. Let me just see what we want to, face down. What we're going to do with Danielle and her career. Lots of career questions tonight, hey? All right, so Danielle, let me just see what comes out for you. Danielle, I do feel similar to the last person I just read for. What I want to say is I'm quite in my masculine with you, with my masculine energy. So quite a doer, motivated, fire, passion, all of those things, action. So it's like if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Yeah, so I'm just coming into your energy and that's what I'm feeling. So let's have a look at what the career is reflecting here. Another one where we're, interesting, a little bit of letting go required. That's for Danielle. It's a little bit of letting go to move forward. Yeah, so letting go whatever no longer serves your greatest good and highest purpose. Trust has passed into now. So there is a little bit of that. That could be a bit of a leap of faith that's past leading into now. So definitely trust involved with this. Family's in the present, similar to the last life purpose reading that I did. So family involved, that can be family business, as I said, or family involved in, you know, supporting what I do. Family behind me, family backing, and teaching is in the future. So that can be, you know, any level of teaching, any kind of teaching, university, school, early childhood, any of the above. But definitely feeling like that you need to be in front of younger people and teaching them, or same age, I guess, if it's older adult learning and things like that. So definitely feeling like teaching. So hopefully that's kind of the direction you are heading in, and that is moving forward. So maybe reskilling. All right, Jenna, connecting to Dad. Now, guys, I'm going to grab my butterfly cards and we're going to do a little bit of mediumship. How much fun is this? So I've got about 5 people written down for mediumship at the moment. So just going to whiz through the mediumship now. Now, I call all of your loved ones in at once, and I also send them back at once at the end of the show. So I promise I do that. I send them away with great blessings and love. So Tamarind, you are... no, I don't think you are. Tamarind Louise. I thought I saw your name earlier, but I mustn't have put you down. Tamarind, I'm putting you on the list. Just let me know what you're after. Tamarind Louise. It is quite a long list, but I will do my best to get to everyone. Tamarind Louise, you're on my list. All right, so just going through to do some mediumship. All right, so Jenna Vost, just coming to Dad's energy now. I'm doing Jenna, Angie, MC, Mist, and Sinead. So they're all the mediumship people for tonight. Then I'm coming back to Dave. You're next, Dave. You're next. I'm coming for you. Jenna, so just coming into your dad now. So let me just connect to your father over here. Jenna, as I'm connecting to Dad, what I'm feeling, and I wasn't feeling it 5 seconds ago, is a pain down the right side of my neck. So that'll be the left side of Dad's neck normally. So it feels like it possibly is in the vein or something like that. So that could be, usually it's a feeling of what they felt before they passed. So that could be something to do with, you know, blood clot, aneurysm, which would be more up here, stroke, something like that. But it's traveling down that side, which is his left. So hopefully that makes sense to you. Also feeling like I'm not feeling it in my body, not feeling it in my body physically, but feeling like seeing cigarette, smoke, that sort of thing, not smelling it either, but feel like I'm seeing that. So I just want to point that out as well. That's the way he's coming across. Okay. Feels like he needs a haircut too. I don't know if that was the case here, but there's a reference to haircut, needing a haircut, trimming. So hopefully that makes sense to you as well. Okay, just seeing what we want to pop out of the deck and also what messages we have specifically for you. Jenna, what I feel like, and what he's showing me is like letters. Oh, I've got a few cards here. I don't know what's happened. I've got 2 out at once. Oh my gosh. Wow, there's definitely a pattern forming here. Now, finances, number 1. There's definitely a story. Windfall, number 2. So Dad's definitely trying to help you out. And what I was looking at, it was like a checkbook or something like that. It was a bit old-fashioned. You know the old checkbooks? I don't know if you remember that, but I know my grandma used to have that. And leaving. So that's someone passing, usually acknowledgement of someone passing. So I feel like with the checkbook, Jenna, there's an assistance coming. So this is with money, and that's happened a couple of times tonight, and often Spirit will do that in mediumship readings for me. They'll bring through money or talk about bringing through money. So I feel like there's money coming, and that's from Dad. Yeah, so some assistance coming. He's got the little checkbook out. It's a little book that I was just about to talk about when I noticed those cards pop out. So Jenna, thank you. I know these are quite fast, but that's, you know, so I can get as many people in as I can. But your dad is beautiful. He was talking about that haircut. I need my haircut. There's something going on there. Angie Sheridan, so you wanted to talk to your friend. Let me see if we're talking female or male. I'll just see if they can come in. I'm going to throw my phone over here, though, just so I can gauge their energy, making sure I know who I'm speaking to. This is for Angie Sheridan. So let me just connect to your beautiful friend. Just going to put some more lavender on. Never have enough lavender. Okay. All right. So just back over here with Angie Sheridan and her friend. Oops. Angie, I'm getting female energy. It's a little prickly on my left. So definitely seeing female, feeling a little prickly on my left. It's not a super strong connection. There's not a lot of time to develop a big connection, I guess, in this forum, but getting an energy on my left. In terms of and I just lost a card over there, so I don't know what that was. God, I've got cards flying everywhere tonight. Not feeling like a large person, so quite slight is what I want to say. So not feeling super large to me. And a little startled, little deer in the headlights. Sometimes they do come in and they see the ring light and it's a bit much, but feeling quite timid to me is what I feel like saying. So a little timid, a little shy. Let me see if there's any particular cards that come out. Physically speaking, what are we feeling physically, or are there any messages that you want to pass across? She's showing me flowers, and I'm getting a big pressure around my head. So right around my skull, there's a pressure, and it feels quite intense, yeah, like someone's pushing in on me. So pressure, physical feeling like around my head. Hopefully you understand what that means in terms of your friend. Now, what she's showing me is flowers. There's some sort of tribute. Either you purchase them, put them on, her resting place, something to do with flowers. And I'm very grateful. So I'm very grateful. Whether you chose them, for the funeral or something like that, I'm very grateful for that. So she's showing me the flowers. She understands. She's giving you thanks. Now, this is good because these cards are all flowers. So adult children is past leading into now. Angie. Courage is in the present. So putting on a brave face and going forward, moving forward. So adult children's relating to, I feel like your friends' children. That's what that's feeling like to me, past leading into now. And moving forward is a bit of that healthcare change. So making some changes for you to feel better and also top up your life force, your energy. Windfall as well. So a bit of an unexpected windfall for you coming from this beautiful lady. And they do that. They do that. They can definitely alter and manifest things for us on this side. So, Angie, hopefully that is what you were chasing. MC, Sun Chase. I think we might have connected to MC Sun Chase before, I feel. But let me just do that again anyway, because I've got you on my list. Then I'm coming to Mist, then Sinead, and then back to Dave, who's asking about uni. So, MZ, just coming to you and your Sun Chase. Let's just have a look over here for a second. MC, I'm feeling a bit shaky. Now, I may have said this to you before, but everything just gone out of my head as soon as I do this. Blank canvas. So as I'm looking over here, what I'm feeling is quite shaky. Parental care has just come out. So that's usually a sign of, looking after your parents. This is past leading into now, or yourself needing some extra assistance. So parental care. Jenna. Oh, just going back to Dad. Rose breathing was basically part of him booked him for a haircut. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, Jenna. Wow, really good confirmation. Thank you. I'm so sorry that you lost him though. Oh gosh, sucks, really sucks. MC, just coming into you again. All right, I've got your son here, getting a lot of goosebumps down here. He's like, pay attention, I'm here. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, so that's interesting. He's pointing out, I'm over here. So let me just come back over here. Guys, if you are just logging on, I'm doing a little bit of mediumship, so definitely stick around. So this is really fun and nice, genuine, bringing through connections for, relatives who are left behind when their loved ones pass away. And then I'm coming back into some regular connections and things like that in a sec, so just stick with me. So just coming over here to MZ, son. All right, so what do we know? MZ, I just want to let you know, and I think this is similar to last time. I'm sure I brought Chase through before. It's very cold where I am, so very cold. So he's sucking a lot of the energy out of the room. So he is feeling, like he needs that. So low life force, after passing, that sort of thing. But I feel like sucking a lot of energy out of the room. I'm also feeling a bit cheated, is what I want to say. So cheated, taken too soon, not wanting to kind of be here yet, that sort of feeling, kind of fighting. There's some resistance coming through. Just want to see if there's anything positive for you. But at the moment, I'm feeling very cold. So definitely sucking some of the energy out of the room. Just coming back here. There's a connection here, MC, to grandmother. So grandmother, connection to that. So meeting up, yeah. So I want to say that there's some guidance happening here, MC. And that's different to last time, I believe, from memory. So definitely some guidance happening here with grandmother. So it feels like, counselling, helping him through. But definitely still a bit bitter about being over on this side. and not feeling like I want to be here, necessarily. So MZ, hopefully that makes sense for you, and that is about your sun chase. Missed Ray in New Zealand, mediumship with mother. So Missed Ray just coming into mother's energy. So a little bit of mediumship at the moment. If you want to book one-on-ones, there's a link in the post. So there's a book now function on my page, Michelle R. Price, the light worker. So if you want to book a one-on-one, the link is in the post. And you can click on that, and I will stay online and answer any questions that you might have as well. So if there's any questions, I'll stay online after the show. I do mentorship as well, so if you want to develop your gifts and things like that, I'm doing that in groups and also one-on-one. So more than welcome to sign up and ask me more about that. I can email you some info. I also do readings, healings. I do a reading healing combo, which is really popular, and there's info about that on my page as well. So the link's in the post. Missed Ray in New Zealand, just connecting to mum for you, Missed. So let me just do that now. Missed, definitely a strong connection to third eye with you. So I feel like visions and dreams, so potentially being able to see mum, in dreams, visions, that sort of thing. So feeling like third eye connection for you. Okay, what does mum want to talk about? Just looking for messages for Missed. Missed, I'm also feeling in my solar plexus, so there's a little bit of fear, a little bit of anxiety with you. That's sitting in solar plexus, so that's your gut, stomach, things like that. That could be causing upsets, with the digestive system and things as well. So feeling that also. Just coming over to mum now. Some of that could be mum as well. With mum's energy, and sometimes they'll show me what they felt like before they passed as well. But I feel like I'm swallowing a bit more. So I feel a little bit unsettled in that gut. So that could have been mum's energy, not yours that I was feeling a second ago. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. There's a feeling here with you and reassurance. So it feels like reassurance for you. Everything's going to work out fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to work out fine. So I feel like there's some reassurance, and that sounds very generic, but that's the truth, and that's what she's saying. So I feel like you need to hear that. There is definitely some reassurance, and it's almost like this kind of comforting pat is what I want to do, like on your arm, and letting you know that it's going to be okay. So a comforting pat on the arm is what I want to do, and that's coming from mum for Missed. Now, leaving is the passing, so our loved one usually, leaving us. It can mean different things as well, so moving house and stuff like that, but definitely the loved one. Relationship dynamics, that's in the present. So relationships are chopping and changing, so having to do some adjustment there. Relationship dynamics, hopefully that will focus at some point. There we go. And realizations and epiphanies. So things starting to make sense, getting a little bit of clarity, that sort of thing, and that is moving forward. So realizations and epiphanies. There you go. All right, so let me see what the overall message is, and then I'm going to come to Sinead, who's asked after contact with Granddad Barry. So let me just see what the overall message is for Trace Missed. Mum's saying trust your instinct. Trust your gut is what I want to say, intuition. So trust your intuition. So lots of really good advice there from mum. And that was just the final little bit with the cards there. So Sinead, just coming to Granddad Barry. And then I'm moving on to Dave, who's asking about uni. Sinead, that's number one, Granddad Barry, so dietary change. That does come up a lot in my readings. I'm a healer as well, so I do tend to get a fair bit of the dietary change type stuff for people. So that's what we're eating at the moment, what we should be eating, making changes, that sort of thing. So just going to connect to Granddad Barry. Oh, he's got good energy. He's got nice energy. He's just heading on to the room. With Granddad, I feel like the thing that he misses, oddly, is driving. I feel like I miss driving. Just as he's coming into the room, I feel like there's an indication of motoring over here and motoring over here. So I feel like I'm back behind the wheel or something. So it feels like missing driving. Oh, that's the best way I can put that. Granddad Barry. So quite cool on my right as well. So not a huge amount of energy coming through from him. And that does happen, as I said before, if someone's sick before they passed. Run down, and certainly took a while, to pass and things like that, losing their life force. Holy, half the cards just came out of the deck. I don't think I'm going to turn all of those over. All right, so Granddad Barry, let me just see if we can draw a couple of cards for Sinead. Then I'm going to move on to Dave with University. Oh, this is good. These are really positive. With Granddad Barry, I just want to pay tribute to Mum. So we're just coming to Mum's side of the family, just acknowledging Mum. So if you could pass that on, that would be amazing. Now, spiritual growth is in the present, so that's really positive. That's a bit of awareness, awakening, that sort of thing. Having a look around at what's out there, so raising that awareness, which is really positive. Seeking and finding, looking for answers, clarity, meaning, you know, life beyond death, things like that. So definitely a bit of seeking and finding. And I do work with a lot of seekers. Keeping the faith as well, really positive. Bottom of the deck, that's your clarifier. So keep the faith. Sinead, that's Granddad Barry. Thank you for connecting. Everyone, I honour and bless all of your family members. They are wonderful humans and passed over loved ones. And I really appreciate that. And I do send them back with great love and blessings after the show. And I do that all at once. So thank you for all the mediumship people. Dave is asking about university. Misdriving. You misdriving, Tamarind. Tamarind, let me know if there's anything specific, sweetheart. I've got you on my list. Oh, Christy. Oh, gosh. Christy, I'll put you on my list. But look, if I don't get to you, Christy, because I've got a long list, please connect next week because I do animal communications. So I'd love to connect to your pup. I also do really great animal connections one-on-one if you want to connect to your pup and find out. The link is in the post if you would like to connect. Hello, Denise. So certainly let me know. Dave, you are coming right now, so I'm just drawing cards for you at the moment. But yeah, if you wanted to connect to one-on-one, it's totally up to you. Otherwise, tune in next week from 7:15 and I'll do my best to get to you. But I've got you on my list anyway, so fingers crossed. Elsie, hello, my darling. Elsie, I'll do my best to draw a card for you as well. Dave, uni, let me just see. Let me come into Dave's energy. How are we going to do it, uni? How are we going to do it, uni? All right, so Dave, just connecting to you now. Dave, thinking very much in my head. So that's, I want to say again, you know, come down into the trust, the intuition, how you feel about how you're going to do. So just coming out of the thinking, the intellect, that sort of thing, coming more down into the trust. I feel like you're doing a lot of work on yourself, mate. You feel like you're really excelling in terms of the work that you're doing on yourself, your awareness of self, things like that. Really proud of you. Yeah, definitely feel like you're doing the work. Law of attraction. So that's attracting, you know, depending on your mood, your positive nature, things like that, attracting more positivity. So I feel like what that's saying is, you know, I'm going to do so well at university. Everything's working out for me, you know, all of that sort of stuff. So really setting it up for yourself to succeed. So law of attraction, really important. Archangel Michael is cutting ties to old behaviors. So I know that sometimes you can get into a bit of a frazzle or a panic. So Michael is cutting ties, cords to that behavior. So we're not going down that path anymore. We're going to stay positive. And that card was upside down, so we do need to do more of that, you know, cutting ties to old behaviors. Now, ear chakras is an interesting one, Dave, because that would indicate that you're having the ringing of the ears, you know, going deaf, things like that. So that's spirit trying to communicate. So that's happening in the present. Someone's trying to give you some messages, and we just came out of mediumship then. Sacral chakra is that creative energy. So I feel like moving forward, we want to honor and nurture the sacral chakra. So doing things that are creative, drawing, playing music, dancing, all those sorts of things. And that is lightening your energy, lightening your vibration, and pulling you out of the worry, which is, you know, getting on the roundabout, you know, sitting on that and not being able to get off. So we don't want to sit on that and worry, you know, round and around and around. So it's like the circuit going round and round in your head. We want to come away from, wow, that was amazing. Come away from that. All right, Trudy Pitts. We are after granddaughter, concerns about granddaughter. Let me do in fairies for Trudy. Hello, Mish. Hopefully that made sense, Dave. Hi, Rena. Hello. So good to see everyone. Hi, Paris. Tamarind, what my purpose is anymore. Has Spirit got a message from your mum? Tamarind, I've got you on my list, and we're looking at life purpose. All right, so you're on my list. I'm going to whiz through these, so probably just going to do one card because I'm almost out of time. So Trudy, just doing a card around granddaughter. So there's concerns about your granddaughter. Let me just connect to granddaughter through you. Trudy, I can feel that in my head. My head is under a bit of pressure. So definitely feeling like there is worry and concern furrowing my brow at the moment. This is around granddaughter. So let me just see what we need to know there. Trudy, I feel like with granddaughter, there's a sense of needing to escape or something. So I don't know if she's like running away, but I feel like I need to get away. It feels like she's in like fight or flight. That may make sense to you. That's usually with, it puts a bit of pressure on your central nervous system as well. Yoga, stretching, meditation, all those sorts of things are good for that. I don't know the age of your granddaughter, but it just feels like that fight or flight. So that's a bit of panic. Who do we need to forgive? That's past leading into now. That's actually feeling like potentially yourself. I feel like forgiveness for self. You did the best job you can with the knowledge you have. So I feel like that's you, and that's working on that for you. Patience is in the present. So have patience. There's work happening. That's usually around spirit, intervening and helping. So with your granddaughter, these are fairies. And moving forward, this is focusing on you more. So not worrying about the others. Let them figure themselves out. We can only do what we can. But practice is doing what you love doing. So whether that's sort of the crafty stuff, hanging out with your friends, catching up for coffee, things like that, doing the things that you love. So it is focusing more on you than on external, focusing on others. So I feel like let go of a little bit of the stuff around granddaughter. But in terms of, central nervous system, it is good to get her to do a little bit of meditation, things like that. Yoga if she's open to that. And that's really important. Okay, Monica, relationships, stay or go, Monica. So let me just do relationships for Monica quickly. Where are my relationships cards? There they are. Monica, relationships. I may not get to everyone, but I will just do a couple of cards for the next few people just so I can get through a few before I've got to jump off. Thank you, everyone, for watching tonight. I may deliver a free 30-minute reading for someone who is on my list and I can't get to if I fail to do that. So if you are on my list, please stay tuned. Because I may be drawn to you to do a free 30-minute reading. Monica, relationships, stay or go. Monica, I feel very tight and tense in my solar plexus in your energy. It doesn't feel fantastic where I am at the moment. Now, that's a good confirmation. So this is Monica asking about relationships. You can see how she's not happy, he's not happy. That is an indication things aren't fantastic. I feel like at the very least I need to take a break. I'm feeling that in my heart and my solar plexus for Monica. So hopefully that is good. Confirmation or validation of what you needed to hear. Beck, just going to come to you very quickly. Just going to do a one-card reading for Beck as well. Just trying to get through all of the people on my list as quickly as I can. Beck. Let me just come into your energy. Beck, I feel like you're doing great work also. I feel like you're really doing work on yourself. Feeling a little bit... topsy-turvy in my solar plexus in your energy. So I feel like you need to replenish. I feel like that's pampering, giving back to yourself is what I want to say. Angel of Truth, Beck. So that's 3 and 0. So truth is usually around truth or lie. So just paying very careful attention to what is truth to you. That's also trusting your guidance. So if someone's speaking to you, are they telling me the truth? Are they being authentic? Are they being genuine? Really trust your gut instinct before making a decision. Linda Anderson, relationship, and that was Western Australia. So Linda, I've still got my relationship cards in my hot little hands. So just going to come to Linda for relationship and see if we can get to Carissa. So I had Carissa, Kieran, Tina, Tamara, and Christy. So I don't know that I'll get to everyone, but I will do my absolute best. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Trudy. That's really good confirmation. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's interesting. Perhaps it was mother's energy if she's taken her, because there was that fight or flight kind of deal with the mum. So maybe that makes sense for mother rather than the granddaughter. But definitely the central nervous system, we need to have a look at that. Yoga and meditation and things like that are very useful. Linda Anderson, relationship WA. Let me just draw a card for Linda. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Oh, interesting. Linda, this is truth as well. It's the same as Beck. So Angel of Truth. So trusting your gut, trusting your intuition in terms of making a decision about a relationship. So just really trusting the intuition and gut, because that always guides you, and that's my compass, 100%. Carissa Allen, Lost and Stark. Carissa Allen, tune in another time. Darling, I've got you here now. So we are running a little bit over. Hopefully I don't get booted off. Hi Rebecca. I went from 7:15, darling. I'm just about to finish up. But Chris or Alan, I really want to get to you because Lost and Stuck is not good. Do we want to use these ones for Carissa, or do I want to use different ones? Maybe angel therapy. Krista, let me just come to these for you, hon. I'm sorry that you're feeling lost and stuck. Lost and stuck. Lost and stuck. Okay, so that's number one. So that's for Carissa, lost and stuck. So addictions can be physical addictions, drinking, smoking, you know, all of those things. They can also be old habits and behaviors. So addictive behaviors, things like defaults, you know, falling back on, you know, reconnecting with someone just for the attention, things like that. So healing addictions are really important. So that's letting go of anything that could be blocking you moving forward. So that's really important. All right, that's the only one that's jumping out. So, Carissa, hopefully that makes sense for you. So we want to come away from those unhealthy patterns and behaviours and moving into healthier patterns and behaviours for you moving forward. It's not moving into falling back into those defaults, healing away addictions. All right, guys, that is it for me. Apologies to the people I couldn't get to. Some of those people I may message because I've got you on my list, and I'll check in and see, you know, if we definitely need to do a connection. Christy, I do feel drawn to you, Christy Thompson, with your dog. So, Christy, if you want to message me, private message me on my page. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Rebecca. If you want to private message me, then I'm happy to do a 30-minute connection for free just to talk about your beautiful pup because I do love doing animal communications. So thank you, everyone. If you want to book a one-on-one, there is a link in this post, and you can click on that and hit book now, and you'll be able to check my availability. And Carissa, thank you. Hopefully that makes sense for you. And I want to connect with Christy Thompson, so who had to put her dog down. So Christy, if you'd like a one-on-one for free, 30-minute connection, I would love to do that for you. Thank you, everyone, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.